content live on save scheduled. Okay, I don't know if you guys can hear me, but I'm really excited. This is amazing. We have the headphone with us. I have not opened it, so we're going to get to that in just a second. Um, so let's see. Let me open this to make sure that we get the timestamps. Timestamps. Because I like to put my timestamps as I go. And right now we are at 0000, which is the intro. Okay, so the intro to this is pretty simple. Here we have the first or latest, essentially. We have the latest device, a QWERTY phone. We haven't seen one of these in a long, long time. So we're going to be looking into it, and we're going to be, hopefully, something comes out of it that is positive. A lot of different things have happened since my last kind of like ideas when it comes to QWERTY phones and stuff like that. So yeah, finally we get a first look at it. QWERTY phone. I'm posting it on Reddit, making sure that everybody knows, gets the tea. Sorry for those of you who are not being able to watch this. I'm kind of sad about that, but we're doing the best we can out here. Let me just put it in one more announcement as I'm doing this introduction. QWERTY phone. Finally, I mean, I can't believe it. It's taken so long for somebody to actually produce one of these for the 4G market. Of course, they are still available, and the other ones. And again, it's going to be very interesting. So we have it right here. I have my camera, as you see, and the whole setup. So sorry that it looks a little bit rough. We're going to do a Q&A, of course. And yeah, I'm really excited. So let's get into it. So at 2 minutes and 30, 0, 0, 2, and 30, we're going to start with the unboxing. And then, yeah, we're going to talk about it, and hopefully it works out. Okay, so this is the box. It brings this older gentleman, looks like an Jewish Orthodox person. Remember, this is for the kosher community. So, that's kind of like the market. It does bring 2 SIM cards. So it's a dual SIM device. Headphone, slider, keyboard, English, kosher, USB, Type-C charger. A product meets current FCC radio frequency and exposure and whatever. I believe we have an FCC ID authorization, which we're going to check in just a second. Yeah. All right. So here it is. The phone is here. We have it. It feels decent, not too heavy. The next thing that it has is, and again, this is not a full review, so I will be making a full review where I'll be testing compatibility and everything. But the reason why I'm doing this is because, well, number one is a big moment in the community, and number two, we haven't seen one of these in such a long time. But I'm going to be doing some testing, right? Like putting some SIM cards in here from T-Mobile and from like all of the other devices and stuff like that. So it does bring a charger, just a regular brick, so nothing too special out there. Does bring a cable. This phone is also configured in 3 versions. I just got one of them to test the hardware. I'm not necessarily yet. I don't know if I'm going to be having the one with Waze, but there's one with Waze and Gmail. So there is one that doesn't have those. USB-C, regular, stuff like that. Nothing super special again. And it does have a battery and instruction manual. So hit K1, your mobile phone at a glance. So I believe now we know the model is the K1. Slide phone, kind of like flash camera, speaker, yada, yada, yada. Table of contents, getting started. Optional, you have an inserting SIM card in the back, which we will insert before we turn it on. Using the phone, contacts, history, messages, yep, camera captured, photos, media. Waze is a traffic navigation application, so maybe this is yeah. So good stuff, right? Like we have a replaceable battery so far, everything looking good. Settings, network, internet, has Wi-Fi of some sort. Probably doesn't have hotspot per regulations of the community. Kosher community usually doesn't have Dumbphone, so that is that. And here is something that we need to see. It's a little bit older, but this is essentially what most of the Dumbphones have, so I'm not too mad. Essentially, it has, as you see right there, Android 8.1. So it is running on Android 8.1. So some version of Android. Yeah, and that's the kind of stuff. Okay. Let's see. The battery is, of course, a Lion or lithium battery, 1400 milliamp hour battery, 5.32 watts, charging, limited voltage, 4.35 V. The model again is HIT K1 slider phone. And now we are taking the phone out. Boom, right there. All right, look at that. Woo! Nice keyboard, very good and clicky. The keys are nice. They're not plasticky. They have a very nice rubber material. So I'm impressed. The back is glossy and is going to attract a lot of fingerprints. I already feel like that's going to be just what it is. Yeah, so that's kind of like some stuff happening. Give me one more second. I need to. There you go. Perfect. All right, let's continue with the unboxing. It does have a camera, and I believe it does have a small flash. I don't know what this is. This is just probably the plate, not necessarily anything in particular. Maybe uh, a reader. I don't know. It does have two buttons here, and what else? Again, very nice, clicky. These buttons are very plasticky. The end call, the accept call, and these two on the side. But the other ones are actually very nice, very sturdy. I'm kind of like pressing it around and stuff like that, and I feel like it would last for a little bit. Jackson says, I think it's a tiny mirror to take selfies. Maybe. So as many people have suggested, this phone, as I take, here's the door, and I don't know if you'll be able to appreciate it there, but here, let me see if I can go even further into it. Right there, that's the USB-C. So as you see right there is USB-C. Let's go back to more focused area right here. So USB-C. 3.5 millimeter headphone jack is here. Yes, we do have a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. Boom, right here. All right. So 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. I don't know if the lighting is the greatest. Let me see if I can adjust the focus again. Okay, it's there. That's the point. So you have a headphone jack and a camera key. Wow, I haven't seen one of those in a long time. So as some of you may know, we don't know yet Ziggy Cross, but from the documentation, we have a question, and that's from Ziggy Cross. It says, I just joined. What OS is it running? We don't know yet, but we believe it's going to be running what's it called? Android. So it's going to be probably most likely. I don't expect it to not be Android. Okay. So I'm, kind of like slowly just doing the unboxing. I'm not, showcasing anything yet. But as many of you said, this looks like the Samsung Intensity 3, I believe. Intensity 3. And I will showcase a device like it, or a picture of it on the screen. Open image in a new tab. Let me see if I can share with you guys in the meantime. Let me see. So share. screen. Yes, I understand the procedure. So this is the device that a lot of you say, hey, this looks very familiar. Um, so yeah, like right there, we have it. And I would say it's very similar. But the keys are different. Yes. So those seem a little bit more plasticky keys. These are more rubber. Of course, minor changes. But yeah, I mean, overall, same device. I see kind of like extremely similar. This device definitely is not running anything that is compatible. I mean, it's one times right there kind of tells you like this is uh, essentially, yeah, like we'll see though. Let me go get a SIM card and I'll be right back because we need to test whether the device actually works or not. So yeah, I'll be right back, and I will. Yeah, we'll have everything kind of set up with a couple SIM cards to test whether this works or not. Give me 1 second. All right. Okay. All right. Give me 1 second. All right. So I'm back. Sorry, guys. All right. So we do have, let me take it out of my light phone first. Uh, very carefully because my light phone SIM card is a little messed up. I gotta lie. All right. And then we have my other tester SIM card is on my on the Mindful phone, which I just reviewed. So let's do that first, since I'm pretty sure this one will work. Okay, let's do this. So this is a nano SIM right here. I believe I inserted it correctly. Yes. And then this one is also, it seems like it's a nano SIM, but it does also have a micro SD. Yeah. So yeah. Okay. Retro gaming. No, you're the first one to ask. So I just joined. Is this VoLTE and does it have US support? Yeah, it does. So that's what we're testing right now. Or at least it claims to have it. Okay, perfect. So now we have a SIM card in, no micro SD yet. I'll probably be testing that later because I had to go find where my micro SD or which phone was the last one that had a micro SD that I tested on. But we'll try a couple of extra things like connecting it to the computer and transferring some music files or whatever, Okay, so let's do it. Let's boot it up and let's see what happens. Hit, boom, right there. Okay, and this is going to be a shorter stream. I'm just going to be showcasing this stuff, and any questions that you guys have. But besides that, I'll do a full review probably in I don't know, like a week, hopefully. I mean, most of my testing involves like going around and testing in the different areas. whether it actually works or not. So that's kind of like half of it. And then the other half is like, okay, what are the features? What does it work? And what does actually work? What actually doesn't work? Things like that. So there you go. Okay. So it's taking a little bit of time to boot, but it's okay. It's not the end of the world. And mainly, again, of course, most of what we want to know is like, does the keyboard work? Does everything work? Again, I believe I bought the one with Waze, but there are 3 versions of this device. There's the one with Waze, there's the one without Waze, and there's the one that only has calls, So there's 3 versions, and you kind of need to ask around before getting the one that you want. I have been told that most likely I have the one without Waze, so just FYI. I don't think this screen is touchscreen, so we're going to test it. And booting up started like a minute 15, so I'm going to put it in like the notes so that people can come 15 minutes in or 14:50 booting up, boot up the device. Okay. And let's continue with our live stream. Okay. So update prefer SIM card. Card 1 is the only SIM in your device. Do you want to use the SIM for mobile data, calls, and SMS messages? Yes, I do. This one? Yes. Okay. There you go. So that was the different one. T-Mobile shows up very easily. We do have a couple questions getting up. So Jackson says, how much does it cost? It costs about $350. Yeah. And then, you probably won't be able to sideload a lot of things, but it does indeed look like a kind of like a reworked Intensity 3. So that is that. Again, like I said, it is not a touchscreen device. And then we have menu, and look at that. It's very basic, like they promised it to be. This is definitely Android 8.1. VoLTE shows up here, which is a good. And yeah. Another question, will it be available worldwide? We don't know yet. You can order them in New York as of right now, and they are probably unlocked or they have certain bands. I'm going to, now let's price a little steep. Yep. This is a very underrated comment, but this is kind of like the reality. It's funny how many people want phones like this, but everyone has a few hangups that prevent them from doing it that are hyper specific for each person. And that's the reason why phones like this are not being produced, because of that specific hangup that everybody has. And that's why smartphones do get produced and do have the better kind of like idea, because people are unwilling to compromise. So as I always say, in the market, you have to be willing to either customize a device or compromise. And that's kind of like where we live as of right now. Okay, let's continue. Okay, so let's first look at slider navigation. Look at that. Woo, what's up? Let's go. That's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. That's actually nice. Okay. Let's see. Menu. Let's go through one app at a time. So let's go contacts, messages. You can kind of go directly. Let's see contacts again, and then option, create new contact, phone. Let's put it. No. Well, yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter. Okay, so now we're gonna type the name. So let's see. So it is triple click. Let's go here. Oh man, that feels so nice. Okay, so this is something that I personally think is really nice. Like the thing that I think is extremely nice about this is this key right here. The C key it's great, because like when you're composing something, right, you just get to do the triple click, but right after, if you made a mistake, you just press it right there, and it's kind of ready. So I'm kind of digging it right now. So I'm really happy about it. So hello, boom, there it is. If I want to put the primary phone number, does it default to numbers? Yes, it does. Yes, the clear key or like backspace key, so it defaults to numbers when you go to number, which is really good. You can also put email, more fields if you want them, label, things like that. So let's just go back. Yes, this card changes. So this is a very like very dumb phone, like, system. Like you are not going to use the touchscreen at all. And I mean, so far it's pretty well configured. Call history. Okay, let me call my brother. He is my guinea pig. Let me not show his number, I guess. Let me call myself. It's fine. Let me just call my office number. Not put my brother on blast. Okay. It's ringing. And I'm getting the call, so there's no problem. Like, this is my testing number. So if you want to call right now, oh, you probably can't see it. Nothing. Yep, it rings. No issues. My Garmin watch is alerting me that it rings without any issues. So, yep, perfect. Okay. Let me delete this, though. Option. Delete. Okay, cool. So it does ring, which is good. It's a good first thing. Let's go back. Let's continue with the tour. Now we go to messages, which is probably what most of us want to see, how it works. New message. And before we go to new message, we want to see the options. Settings. Not cell broadcast. No. Settings. Multimedia messages, group text messaging. Yes, it is compatible. I mean, no surprises there. Android 8.1 works great. Very basic. Now let's type and let's see how it works. All right. Hello, my name is clear. Is Jose. Kind of rusty on this, and I think the space key is a little bit what can I say, how can I explain it? So the space key is it's kind of like difficult to access, let's put it that way. Phone, this phone is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Probably is going to take a little while because I'm thinking like the L is like right around here. The quick brown fox jumps over. Man, I'm rusty, man. I need some practice. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. Jumps over the lazy dog. It will take a little while to get used to it, but it's pretty good. I mean, it has a period. Let's shift key maybe. Okay. Shift key changes the symbols here. Function key. Okay, function key, Hebrew. What happens if I change it to numbers? No, that's numbers. What happens if I change it to Hebrew? Okay, we have right there. And I can put the only things I know. Let's see. Where is the B? Oh man, I don't know. Okay, let's see. Where is it? Where are you? Bet. Bere sheet. Right? No, that's an aleph. Never mind. Aha. Bere sheet. Bara. B. Probably, yeah. Ra. Aleph? Maybe. I don't remember. And then Elohim het. Where is the het? Sorry, I'm nerding out right here. Haha. And then the mem. Yeah, there it is. Okay. That is a Bible verse, I believe. So, okay. There you go. It works. We're clearing it. Clears quite fast, as you see. Boom. There you go. Okay, pretty good. So far, the messaging experience is very good. And of course, I'll share more as um, as I, test the battery life, test a lot of the other things, because, well, of course, you have the reality that, um, like, you have some ideas of like, hey, does this work? Gmail and all of the other tools and stuff like that. How it's going to be worth it, battery life, and all of those concerns. I need a couple of days to test that fully, but I'll let you guys know. Okay, camera. This is going to be potato quality. I already know. Let's put another QWERTY keyboard out here for the camera. Okay. Okay, it's not horrible. I mean, it's legible. Well, how do I even? I don't think it has any sort of Let's see. It has camera mode, which you can record video. You can also have scene mode, auto, portrait, timer, picture size 2 megapixels. Woo! Wow, very, very um high tech, Okay, let's take a picture as it comes coming down. Perfect lighting conditions. Let me block a little bit of the light here. Okay, let's try it again. Pretty decent, not horrible, but I mean, not the best I've seen. It does have a zoom and exposure kind of a thing. Let's go to photos, which is where we're gonna see this. And right there, gallery, we're gonna see it just once. Let me show you guys a little bit closer. Again, this 2 megapixels is not gonna be the best thing. Yeah, so it's not. Of course, this is a camera on a screen. I mean, it's not gonna be the best idea, but yeah, like it kind of like it's kind of like idea to kind of like take into it. So okay, perfect. All right, so right there, it can get the job done in very good lighting conditions. I don't expect it to be a top performer in bad lighting. So yeah. Okay, let's continue with the tour of our revamped Samsung Intensity 3 for what we can see. Media, videos and sound recorder, music, yay, you can put your tunes. It does have flash, retro gaming. Tools, no ways, no Gmail, so probably I did not get the version with that. Not my fault. It's just what it is. They sell different ones. So I don't know which I don't know which version has, or which seller has ways in mail. So it's just something, yeah, that we need to kind of keep in mind. We do have some comments that can help you make a decision. For anyone wondering, I asked Planet Cell if they would load an email app on this phone, and they said no. And then it is released already, so we'll see how that goes. But it does have a calendar, so let's continue with our software tour of the device. There you go. Let's go to a date. I mean, maybe menu, new event. There you go. It's pretty reliable. I mean, you can change the date. This is pretty nice, honestly. Very good interface, especially, yeah. So no side loading available on this device. Sponge Goose, no side loading as of right now. Of course, I'll do some testing and stuff, but as of right now, only ways in mail for that version, and we don't know where to get it. I got mine from Planet Cell, but I don't know where to get that other version. So I'll be asking the creator of this device, talk to me, and he said, hey, we're working on the device, making sure that it's better, yada yada yada, all that good stuff. stopwatch, world clock. But if you just want something very basic, honestly, this is pretty good. Not gonna lie, it's very good. They have done good work. Notes, flashlight, not super potent or anything, but gets the job done. Okay. Notifications, no notifications. Yeah, so we'll see. Okay, now let's go to settings. We have network and internet. You have Wi-Fi. I don't think it has voice over Wi-Fi because this is Android 8.1, or maybe it does. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Wi-Fi calling. Yay! Wi-Fi calling. Let's go. Okay, that puts it at another level. Like it's basic. It's good. Yeah. So very good. Ethan. Let's see. The device is based on Android, correct? Yes, that is correct. That is correct. Okay, so we do have Wi-Fi and we do have some Wi-Fi calling. Again, I'm gonna have to test. Let me put in my passcode for that. Let's see. Find the Death Star. Death Star. Boom, found it. Let me use this. Oh no, let me use this. This will be easier. No, this will be easier. Numbers first. Numbers. No. Capital, 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 capital. How do I get capitals? Sorry, guys. My password is extremely complicated. All about that good security, but it's a pain in the butt, especially if you don't have a touchscreen. Ampersand. Ooh, where are you, ampersand? This is gonna be, aha, found it. No, yes, I found it. Okay, so no. This is gonna be a test for me because I don't know how to put the ampersand. Shift. Oh, perfect. Okay, so you put the shift key. I can show you this part, I guess. You put the shift key and then that, and that presses the special characters. Just FYI. Okay. Capital, 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 capital. Capital again. Not capital, not capital. Man, my goodness. Capital again, capital again. Whew. Okay. And after I try all of that, I'm going to put it in this mode. Perfect. Connect. Please connect. I don't want to have to put that password again. Yes, it is connected. All right, perfect. Okay, so now that we are connected, okay. Whew, mercy, that was crazy. So now that we're connected to Wi-Fi, it does say Vo Wi-Fi. Let me go. I'm going to zoom in real hard, guys. So let me change the focus so you guys can see. Come on. Keep going for. Okay, maybe that's too close. Let's see. Okay. There it is. Okay, let's see. A little bit further. No. I think I'm too far from the minimum distance. Let me see if I can try something else. Sorry for the blurry images. I'm just trying to show you that it says Vo Wi-Fi. There it is. Vo Wi-Fi. Oops. Vo Wi-Fi. Look at that. Yay. Boom. Okay. There it is. Okay, let me go back to our regular. Okay. Location consent. You are going to start using an application. Ooh, this is not good. No. Oh, no. This is not good. I knew it. I knew it. Okay. All right. Let me explain this to you guys. This is something that we already went through in the community. So we'll see. Okay, look at this. You're going to start using the application is developed by Baidu, owns the location of the operating type of application. You will allow Baidu's location service to collect anonymous location data. Some data may be stored on your device, and collection may occur even when no apps are running. Think about that. When no apps are running. Applicable data usage fees may apply during this process, but the data collected will be used for location information feedback and improve the performance and accuracy. The following information needs to be collected and processed during use: device information, IMEI, MAC address, model, mobile phone system version, SIM card information, location information, GPS, WLAN list, base station list. Okay. Yep. I mean, this is not great, and the reason why it's not great is because the locate you can triangulate using different, different ways. Like there's different ways to triangulate, and you don't need to use Baidu's location services. I understand that Baidu is probably the only service that they can put on this without killing the Waze compatibility, but I am a little disappointed, and I'm going to talk about it in my review. Like, I mean, that's kind of like part of it, right? It's, I mean, that's why I review these things, right? But yeah, the Baidu thing. I mean, hopefully they could take it off. And a good example of this, um, is AGM. So AGM used to do this, and I believe Jethro as well. So Jethro, did this, and it was kind of like, that kind of stuff. Yes, I could disable it through the ADB method, as here Retro Gaming is saying, but the problem is I don't know if I'll be able to get through ADB. So I'm going to disagree to this for the moment. Sad, to be honest, but it is what it is. It's kind of like you know just kind of like a turn off, in my opinion. So this is a headphone up update. Here we have some extra information, I guess, of maybe who's making the software and stuff like that. So we have powered by Kinetics version. I'm gonna force a ping. Client is waiting for new requests for the server. Yeah. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to figure this out a little bit later. Oh, here it is. Okay. Settings. Oh, this is a lot of information that I don't think any person should have. I mean, I have a token, target token. I could probably change it right here. Device controller. Interesting. Tenant cellular for less. So maybe these are the guys that are selling this. Let's go to cellularforless.com. This is why I personally want more companies to be transparent. You know, like like at the end of the day, like you should just be transparent and say like, hey, this is what we have to do. These are the compromises, and this is what's happening. Like, I mean, it's not perfect, but hey, let's work together. Let's make something better. Like, let's find a company that we can rely on, and over time, like, things are just gonna get better and better and better. Um, and I just feel like that is enough to gain trust. And like, I think there's a lot of stuff happening, but South Denver cellular for less, Indy cellular for less. Okay, I cannot find it right away on. Oh, here it is. Cellular for less, tablet equipment at a glance. Brooklyn, New York, which is probably where they're based. That kind of stuff. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, they're based in New York, as of what I can find right now. But we'll continue. All right. Let's see. Okay. First press. Okay, there it is. Yeah, we do have some information here. I think you guys can see it right. There it is. That's better. That's a little bit better. Business.updatefactory.io. Okay. Well, let's find out what that is about. Factory.io. Yes. Yep. That's what they're using. So this website is what they're using to do updates to the system. And that is where the kinetics kind of come by. This is probably the ID for the device and things of that nature. So yeah, there is some remote kind of like filtering happening. And I assume that's how they're trying to use the um, and as I'm going to be able to see here, yeah, you cannot use the trick right here for the build number, which is for the developer mode. So no luck. Let me try different keys though. You never know. Oh no, I went back. Ooh, that's a lot of stuff. Yeah, couple of bummers, but nothing too crazy. Um, Kernel version, baseline version. If you really want to base, well, no, I cannot recommend it right now. I need to talk to this dude about this kind of like the Baidu service. If they're able to if they're able to figure something out to remove that service, because that's very important in my opinion. All Companion has a questions. Maybe my main phone except when traveling. If I could get Outlook on it, I could use it all the time. Dumbphone Nirvana. You could. I mean, just get the version with Waze and Gmail. I don't have it right here specifically, but um, yeah, you could get that version. You know, you could get the version with Gmail and Waze, and you know that can work. So right now, again, not too excited, not too enthused about this Baidu thing, but hopefully they'll be able to fix some of these things. Users from lock screen, signed in as owner. Yeah, I'm the owner. That's fine. Add account. It has multiple profiles for some reason, even though it's on Android 8.1. Connected devices, Bluetooth, perfect. Network and internet works. Probably VPN. You can configure that. Again, it has Wi-Fi, so which is nice. Tools, music. Okay, let's connect it to. Yes, I do have a port. Give me 1 second. Let me see. Okay, so let's connect it to and see if I can work something out here. Okay. Then we're gonna look at some documentation and yeah. Let's see. Okay. Oh, let me not disconnect anything. Boom, right there. Okay, so we connected it now. Make sure your Android is in file transfer mode. That's what I'm actually trying to look for because I didn't see any notifications about transfer mode. Storage. 16 gigs. That's nice. Other apps. Ooh, we have access to the launcher. That's nice. Oh, more things. Oh, ooh, the Google Play Store is running. That's interesting. Okay. Well, but if interesting, if the Google Play Store is running, that means this has some Google services. So you don't need you don't need technically you don't need what's it called? You don't need Baidu services. You can just do Google services, which is preferable, you know, if you have to use any of them. Okay. I wonder if I'm able to. I'll test that off camera and then I'll let you guys know. Right now, I don't have all the time in the world. Okay, so we do have Google Play. We have messages, a launcher. That is the name of the. Can we force stop? Force stop it. See what happens. Let's go back. It just restarts. Nothing crazy. Okay. Let's continue. Let's see. Storage. I do wonder. Maybe this works. Give me a second, guys. Okay, that worked? No. All right, that worked. Okay, this one worked. I found the IMEI codes, so that's progress. So it does have dialer codes. Right. I think I messed it up. Oh no, I didn't. Never mind. Okay, that's not the dial. There are dialer codes, but I mean, it's gonna be a pain to try to figure it out. Not worth my time. I'm trying all of the ones that I can think of that I have used in the past, but nothing is working per se. All right, give me a second. I think I messed up my IMEI. Let me make sure that I restore it. 3.5. Give me a second. Okay, and then this one. It's really easy to change the IMEI, which is, how most people get their Verizon phone numbers. Perfect. All right, I wrote the IMEI, the one that I was using before, so it should work as soon as I reboot the phone. Okay. Yeah, right there showing T-Mobile. Okay, all right. So we are stuck. No way to beat the system, which is essentially what they're trying to do. I mean, because this is a kosher device, and that's cool. But yeah, they do have some updates coming up. Now let's look into the. Let me show you guys the FCC ID. So let's see what bands this is working with. FCC ID search. Let's see. All right, so it was on the right here. Okay, let's see the code, FCC code. It was on this manual. Yeah, where is Waze? That's what I wanted to know. Okay, maybe it's still there. It's just not, not there right away. Maybe it was on the box. Was it on the box that I saw? Oh, yeah, right here. Okay, equipment authorization. 2A 4A. No? All right, we're searching. Okay, perform search again. Okay, I'm gonna have to take the battery out. Oh, I think I found it. Texas, Louisville. Let's see. No, why? I hate government applications. They're so freaking slow. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to look for this thing. Okay, any questions? Yeah, we'll start taking questions at 49:59. Only a couple minutes. One thing that I'd like to share is 49 Q&A. One thing that I'd like to share is that my book is I'm out. Well, kind of. It's out for pre-order, and I should have it ready by. We're still making a couple of things for it. And I just want to showcase it with you guys. Thank you for your support. If you want to pre-order the Kindle edition, that one's ready, and the paperback should be ready soon-ish as well. So let me share that with you. Right there. Boom. Yay. Look at that. Awesome. So Low Tech Life, a guide to mindful digital minimalism. And if you can see right here, that is the kind of like it's a binary code, the lowest form of tech, I guess. And yeah, you can buy it right now. You can pre-order it, and it should be before June 20. I'm actually trying to publish it faster than that, but as of right now, June 20 is my target date. And the paperback, as soon as the paperback is ready, I'll be able to publish this one, and you'll be able to get it. So even if you pre-order and it's faster, you'll be able to kind of like use it way faster. Yeah. Question right here. If I change my MII on a phone without Verizon support, can I get it on if it has the bands? Didn't know that worked. Technically, yes. I don't know if that's legal. I don't think it is, but just kind of like an FYI, go at your own risk. So I'm not finding the FCC ID search, but I mean, I'm going to try again. Oh, perfect. Found it. Okay. All right. Let's go through it since this is quite important. All right. This is our ID. Let me see. Share. Screen. Okay. FCC ID. This is the full thing. 2A4A hit 01. All of this is public information. So you can purchase that on Amazon, apparently. No. Oh, that's kind of like just like a whatever, like buy a 4G phone on Amazon. But yeah. So is registered by SMS Phones LLC, maybe. I don't know. Some of this stuff is never like actually this stuff sometimes is not reliable. But some of this stuff is. So we have 3 certifications, test report, external photos. Let's see, external photo. Just to make sure. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's the same device, but yep, same device. Looking into it. Okay, SAR test if you're into that. User manual, agent authorization. Oh, these are the different batches, right? So user manual, kind of like 3. This is it. Internal photos, test report, application forms out of Texas. So yes, SMS Phones LLC produced it. Thanks for producing something great. Hopefully we can get this stuff worked on. Hopefully we can get this stuff worked on with the Baidu services. And now we have Shenzhen LCS right here. I'm going to see if I can find any extra information here to see what this is working on. Grants, non-transferable, 4G phone. Okay, let's see what else. Not transferable. Nothing about the bands, interestingly enough. Let me see. 22, 24. These are just the ranges. Does not apply. Cannot find anything about the bands, but I'll look into this a little bit further. I mean, there's a lot to look in here, and sometimes they don't have everything, right? So, yeah. So it is coming from China. I mean, we knew that kind of a thing, right? I mean, it's not a new thing, but we at least do have the FCC ID. Um, yeah. Okay. Awesome. Okay, so let's see. What's this new QWERTY? Thomas Miller asked. Phone from a hit. I can show you where to get it. Um, so the way I got it was Planet Cell. Here, let me go find it on the Apps for Flip forum. Let's see. Let's see. Side load. Where are you? New hit kosher phone. There it is. Boom. What's up? Pum, 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 pum. Okay, I gotta log in. Darn it. Okay, right there. Logging in. And there are two places where you can get this phone. I'll show you both. So let's see, screen. So this is where I got it. They were pretty swift with what they I mean, they sent it pretty fast. Like I purchased it Thursday and it's here Monday, so it was pretty good. Or Wednesday, maybe Wednesday too. Yeah, it took less than a week, so pretty good. And I mean, yeah, here are the pictures, of course, like you can tell. They also have other kind of like stuff from the kosher devices. And then you have this one, which is the way more wireless. And it's the same device, but I'm not sure. It says that this one has the pre-installed Waze app. It's a great option for basic communication and navigation needs, making an ideal choice for on-the-go use. So you have Way More, and you have Planet Cell. The one that I received doesn't have Waze, and this page did say that it had Waze. I'm going to try to return it because it doesn't. But hopefully I'll be able to get one with Waze and test. But I'm going to be testing this one because, I mean, whether I can show you Waze functionality or not is not that big of a deal due to a couple of things I already see here. Like it does have the, for example, it does have the Google Play Store, so it probably has some Google Play services at some point in time. I don't know why it still has Baidu, which hopefully we can just delete, hopefully with an update. Besides that, it's working pretty well. I mean, the device is it's not the best, but I mean, but it does work. I mean, like right here, I'm seeing it. It works. It hopefully the battery lasts. Hopefully the battery lasts a long time, and things like that. So we'll see. I mean, I'll give you that kind of rundown after a week of usage. And like, I mean, I'm going to switch my SIM card from the for work, and like I'll use it as my work phone, and I'll give you kind of like some ideas. So we'll test another thing before we go. One more thing. Let me disconnect this. Again, let's see. And I'll be testing a couple of extra things. So do not fret. I will be trying different things to, kind of like showcase like what can be done with the device. I don't know where the here. This is what the opening is. Okay, let's see. Let's disconnect that. And now we're going to use an AT&T SIM card because it says it's compatible with all the big three carriers. So we'll test it out here, at least with two of them. I'll test my Verizon SIM card later, which is the one that I'm more doubtful that it will work with. Okay, let's see. It does take a little while to to kind of like load, so that's that. Yair says, about to subscribe to your Substack. Love the content. Thank you. I appreciate it. You can either read the book on the Substack or you can buy it from Kindle. And of course, in Substack, I do have other articles and things like that. I usually publish for free. I don't charge, except for the book, since, it's a book. But you can read it on the Substack and support way further, because you can buy a yearly subscription. You can also buy a yes, update, please. You can also buy a lifetime subscription. And look at that, AT&T is working too as well. Let me call my dear wife. Since she's here, I think she's watching a TikTok or YouTube Shorts. It does work. It's working with AT&T as well. But she's not picking up. Wow. Hey, how are you? What's the YouTube Shorts about? Okay. What are you doing? There it is. My wife is watching Madam Secretary. That's her favorite show. It wasn't a YouTube short. That's a good thing. Oh, here. Give me a second. Speaker volume. Good idea. Um, where is speaker volume? Oh, right here. It does have a key for it, maybe. Can you speak, Melissa?
Uh-huh.
Speak again.
I'm speaking.
It's pretty decent. It's pretty nice. Okay. I'll be finishing soon.
Please.
Yes. It is not. It's not a schedule. I don't usually schedule on Mondays for this very reason. But yeah, hopefully my wife forgives you guys. Um, but yeah, it works with AT&T so far. I'll be testing with Verizon and seeing the results. Um, and yeah, well, I mean, I'm kind of excited. There's a couple things I do like for example, you do have of course, the QWERTY keyboard. It does work. It does do the job. Um, yeah, like ladies and gents, it's a good device for now. Hopefully, I'll be speaking with the creator of the device, because I really want to get this sorted out. Um, with the Baidu services, I don't think they need to use them, and I mean, it's kind of like, why? Yeah, just get rid of that kind of stuff. One thing is the right now that I'm seeing this. See, there is you probably cannot appreciate it, but right here there's a gap, and I'm not able to close it very reliably. So let me take the case again. Let me start from this side. um so that may be another thing, build quality over time, right? We don't know. Oh, that seals. Okay, yeah, just kind of like go through it, but it's pretty good. um the music app, Martha, thank you for uh, as answering questions. It's a basic music app, nothing crazy. It does not work, as far as I can tell. From you cannot load it from the computer. You have to load it from a SD card, and I'll be testing that. I'll be testing some of that, and hopefully showcasing as well how it all works. Very basic phone. I think I would pay 350, as long as there are a couple things. So I will pay 350. I know it's a little bit. It's definitely expensive, just due to the fact that, of course, this is a customized device. It is QWERTY. It probably took them a long time to develop it. But I will pay 350 for the one with Waze and Gmail, given that it can run them, right? Like, it can run that Waze and Gmail. So I would do it with those. I wouldn't do it for the regular one. And of course, if I find a way to install other apps for those of you who need extra apps, I will definitely let you know. For now, thank you for being part of the live stream. Going to go spend time cooking and doing other things. But yeah, I'm really, really excited to test it out, and it does work, at least with AT&T, T-Mobile, and hopefully with Verizon. So right now, 2 out of 3. That's a good idea. This is good, but we need to kind of like see more compatibility. Check out the resources in the description below. Check out everything. And thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting. As I said, my book is out. So check it out on Amazon, Low Tech Life. if you want to pre-order it. And if not, that's okay. You can read some of the previews in my Substack. Thank you for supporting and doing everything. Appreciate your help and everything that you guys have done. Hope you have a great evening and or morning if you if you're it's 12 in your area. And if you're watching the next day, thank you for watching. Appreciate everything. Hopefully this gives you an idea of what the device can do. And I'll be talking with the developers that created this device to see if they can delete that Baidu stuff, update it, and by the time that I hopefully do this review, I should have a response as to whether they can do it or not. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in